60 minutes. We're not starting just yet. I'm going to explain a few things, and then we'll jump right into it. We have a cutoff of a leaf spring from a truck, and we're going to toss it into the forge that's just over here, and we're going to make a knife. I have a design sketched up right here. This is the rough idea we're going for. Hopefully that's what we're going to get. We have 60 minutes on the clock, and at the end, we'll hopefully have a knife. And if we don't, that's the case. But we're going for a knife, and we're going to get there. I'm going to crack open some sparkling water, and then we'll get started. We are starting at 1 minute. Actually, we're not going to start just yet. I'm going to actually get this piece hot, and then once I start forging it, that's when the clock will start. Because this is going to take like 5 minutes just to heat up in the first place. Alrighty, into the forge it goes. Alright, so sit on the anvil and talk about the design of the knife we're going for. It is a drop point of some sort. We're going to have an integral bolster going on and into a walnut handle. The metal is 5160, a leaf spring from a truck, as I previously mentioned. And this is the goal. We're going to get this done in 1 hour. The metal is heating up. Once I start forging, that's when the clock will start. And from then we'll have 60 minutes to forge and grind and heat treat and finish a knife. Hopefully that happens. We shall see. If you enjoy the live stream, consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to do more of this stuff, and hopefully all will go well. Almost lost the metal in the forge, which is not ideal. Hi, how's it going? It's nice actually having people watch the live stream. It makes me feel less alone. Oh no. I'm losing the metal in the forge. Not ideal. Alright. Once we start forging, the clock will start. I think I'm going to start with the 4-pound hammer, and just the first step will be to notch the handle and the bolster, and then we'll start forging the blade from there. I will need hearing protection at times because this will get kind of loud. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud or quiet for you guys. If it is too loud, there's a button on the side of your device or on your computer. You can turn it down a little. Thank you, Ben. That means a lot. All right. Oh, man. So, the chunk of metal we're starting with is about 2 inches by about 1 inch thick. Quite the beefy stock. Actually, maybe more 3/4 inch thick. This is going to take a lot of hammering, and well, we only have an hour, so we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to break a sweat and get a nice pump going, and that's always good. All right, the metal is almost hot. Whew, yeah, this is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Consider liking the live stream as well. That always helps the channel, and it would mean a lot. Whew. Let's do this thing. All right. So at the 5-minute mark, we are starting the timer. So at 65 minutes is when this knife should be done. Let's get going. First step. First step is knocking in the handle. as you can see, we've begun notching the handle. Whew. But, well, the handle and the integral bolster. It's quite thick, as you can see. It's about a 3/4 inch square. And then our next step, I'm just going to take it down a bit first. We are going to do a rat tail handle, so we're going to need to knock that down now. Okay. Let's go! My two favorite friends. Don't tell anyone else I said that. Alright. So I'm going to be using the leaf spring fullers to knock in the rat tail handle. I'll probably draw out what I'm doing a little so you can understand visually. Right now we have a notch in our block of metal like that. I need to drop in these corners to draw out where the handle is going to go on the blade. If that makes sense to you guys. Maybe I should keep the forge going so it stays hot and I don't waste time. That would be ideal. But the blower's a little loud and not that fun. All right. Let's see if we can knock this down. Oh, crumbs. Gonna need to open this up a bit. And about there. And let's see if we can rotate it. Oh, come on. Yes, rotated. Now, if I can knock it out, I'll show you what I just did. All right. So now, it's just started, but I've been knocking down with the leaf spring fullers to draw out the handle. This will be a long process, but we have to get it all done in an hour, so. All right. I probably didn't have to choose such a big, thick chunk of metal, but I wanted it to be a challenge, so that's the way it goes. Oh, good stuff. Water is healthy. You know, just flexing in my reflection. This is going to be quite difficult, and I'm definitely going to break a sweat. It's already getting hot in here. All right. Now let's knock down this handle a little more. Rotate. Like such. So I got to knock down all four sides. All right. Nice. So that's looking pretty good. It's not near thin enough yet, but I'm going to start working on the hand or the blade, because once this gets too thin, it's going to get all flimsy and dainty. And while I'm wailing on this, if this is too thin, it's just going to break off. So now we're just going to flip it around and start working on the blade. Whew. I'm just saying, because there's only 3 of us here, if we get 3 likes, I'll go shirtless. I'm kidding. But then again. realizing I need them. Oh my goodness, we already got 3 likes. Dang it all. You guys are... That's a little concerning. That's a little concerning. Give me 1 minute. All right. I need to knock down the bolster on this now. All right, so basically, I'm starting to thin down the blade. So, as you can see, kind of, we are now thinning down the blade where the bolster is. It's hard to see when it's glowing hot, but now I can start working on the blade, which will be a lot of heavy forging. And I'm trying, oh, here. Too big. Do I really have to? What if I just take off? No, this is getting so fishy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just take off the vest for now. We're gonna just take off the vest. Well, look at the pump coming in. And is the lighting picking that up? So not quite there yet. Sorry, the lighting, you know, I have the camera facing me so I can actually see myself. I'm having too much fun with this. Too much fun. I hope you guys enjoy, because I'm going to put on a show for you tonight. Oh, you guys are great. All right. Woo-hoo, hot. Careful, fire's hot. I don't know if you guys knew that. All right. Let's bring this down a bit more, and then we can start forging the blade. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. So we're getting it quite thin now. As you can see, the complete difference in thickness. And now I can start working on forging out the blade. Let's do this. It's going to be a lot of heavy forging. Got to get more coal on the fire too. Can you guys actually hear me? Am I talking loud enough? Because I have no idea if I'm talking loud enough right now. Whew. Awesome. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. Indoor Sloth is here. That means a lot. I was hoping you'd show up. Do you recognize this notepad? Because I found something on the back of it that very much surprised me. All right. I need the heavy hammer now. Not this guy. I need the 4-pounder. All right. Let's start thinning down this blade. Knocking in the corners a bit so we don't get any cracking. All right. So we've gotten it down quite a bit, but it's got a long way to go, and we're about 10 minutes in from when we started. Whew, this is a decent pace. Let's keep it up. All right. So yeah, for those who are just joining us, this is the knife design we're going for. We're doing an integral bolster, walnut handle. It's gonna be crazy. I'm trying to get it done in an hour. Thank you, Devin. I'm a bit out of breath, but I mean, this is so fun. I don't see why I shouldn't be a bit out of breath for it. Whew. Yeah, Devin, I think you understand, maybe not everyone here understands what an integral bolster is, but oh my goodness, is it difficult and complicated, and trying to get it done in an hour is going to be crazy. Oh. All right, metal's almost hot, and then we're going to just wail on it some more. Almost hot. Get that blower back going. Yeah, so we're about 10 minutes in. Blade is nowhere near done, but I'm trying to get it done by like the 20-minute mark, I think. And then we can get it all normalized and start working on the handle while the metal cools. All right, back to drawing this out. So I'm just dropping the point a bit, just to make it a little easier on myself while I'm drawing it out. But the blade design, I still have to follow that, so. Yeah. Just a little bit of effort going into this. Whew. All right. We're coming a long way. If you weren't here when we started, this was a 2-inch chunk by about 1 inch, and it is a lot of material. All right. So, thank you, Ben. This is a 4-pound hammer. I'm going to be moving to the 8-pound. Hopefully that'll move the metal a lot further. I want to go shirtless, but I don't know if that's allowed. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a pump going now. It's a lot of work hammering this much. Can I have that knife? I mean, I don't see why not. Am I allowed to just give away the knife? I mean, I'm not against just giving it away. Wait. Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll have a bidding war. Whoever can, I don't know, do the most push-ups in 5 minutes gets the knife. How about that? No lying, though. All right. Whew. Oh, we got it a bit too hot. Oh, yeah. So this is an 8-pound hammer. Definitely feel the weight. But it's drawing down this metal a lot faster than the 4-pound. And we kind of need to move fast so we don't run out of time. But I gotta be accurate too. If I miss it, I might ruin the metal. Whew. That's looking nice. We are really drawing this metal out. Oh. I'm just trying to read the chat. You know me, so I think it's fine. That's true, that's true. I know a lot of people, it seems. Oh. Crap. Oh, number 1 out of 10? I don't understand what that means because I kind of forgot what I was chatting about. Huh. I think I need to switch arms because the forearms are going crazy right now. Hooey! Yeah, so we're almost done forging out the blade length, but then we actually have to forge its shape, which will be a whole nother task. Okay. And the time we are at, oh, it's 20 minutes right now. Oh, is this actually? Well, tell Elijah I say hi. Because I haven't chatted with him in a long time. Oh. Alright, I gotta do a little bit of detail work, bring down this tip. I'm getting this point a little too hot for Likings, because if I burn it, we're gonna lose a lot of material. But it's the way it goes sometimes. How's it point? Okay. So yeah, I'm just dropping down this point. As you can tell, moving fast. All right, but now we are still quite thick. Devin, you only got 7.567,937. That's kind of disappointing. I was expecting at least 8.39462. So, but if anyone can beat Devin, then yeah, then they get the knife. But Devin, right now you're in the lead. You might win the knife. Yeah, you better apologize. Woo-wee. All right. Trying to think how thin I should get this blade before I move to the handle again. No, I think we're good so far. I'll keep going on it, but we are definitely longer than the drawing, and that's kind of a shame because the longer the blade is, the more grinding I have to do, the more finishing and all that, and we don't have a whole ton of time for that. But that's the way she goes. All right, set that aside, bring down the width a bit more. Woo-wee. All right, so I'm getting to a point where I like the thickness of this blade. I think we're going to actually move to the shaping of the blade. And then once we have the shape, we can move to the handle, and then we'll be set. Anyways, you can get through the floor. Any way you can get the... I want to. I'll lose my face, though, I think. I can do something like that. Actually, wait, yeah. Why didn't I do this? Thank you for the tip. Woo. If it's too bright for the screen, just let me know. Booyah. Awesome. Fire. Fire is quite warm, so don't touch it like that, because that might hurt the hand if you're weak. But I'm not weak. I'm literally Hephaestus, Greek god of the forge. At least I wish I was. All right. Now I'm going to switch up the 8-pound back to the 4-pound and start the distal taper on this blade. Woohoo! Get that point forged down. Oh, you can't really see, can you? Oh, you can kind of see. All right. I think I'm noticing a crack in the tip. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but like right at the very end. So we're going to cut that off. That would be a fun idea, do a game show. We could do that. At the end of the stream, I'll do some sort of like wheel spin thing with all the people in the stream at the time. And then whoever it lands on wins it. How about that? But that means you'll have to stay to the end of the stream, if you guys can muster up the attention span. Whew. Okay. Maybe I want to drop this down a bit so you can see more of the anvil. How How's that? Is that a bit better? I'll have to be like a little hunched over, but now you can actually kind of see the anvil. I hope. All right. I'm just grabbing the cutoff hardy because the tip is cracking and we need to cut it off. Awesome. As long as someone's still here, I'm not alone. But I always have God on my side, so that's always a win. All right. Yeah, let's just cut off the tip. Which is a little bit of a shame, but it's got to be done. That is not ideal. I might start this barn on fire because that tip just flew under a bench. If all of a sudden you see smoke, let me know. I mean, not from the forge, though. From, like, behind. All right. I think that's a bit better. Cut off that tip, and now let's forge it down. Whoo-wee. I'm spending too much time on the forging because we're already like 20 minutes in. Oh, right. I can do that indoor sloth, my bro. Shoot, that was a little sketchy. Yeah, how much is it? I'll send you an e-transfer. All right. We got the tip heated up. We're just going to knock it back down. Just like that. And I think I need to draw this tip out a bit longer to go along with the design. All right. I think I'm gonna start beveling this because I need to get this blade done and then we'll flip it around and work on the handle. It's getting hot in here, that's for sure. All right. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start beveling the handle, and then, or beveling the blade, and then we can start working on the handle. Whew. All right. So the blade shape is going to start to change a lot. So that's good because we want to add a bit of a curve to it. And we also really want to thin this down a whole lot. Holy. Yeah. So this is our spine thickness. That's our edge thickness. Quite a lot thinner, but still a ways to go. Whew. I also want it to at least look somewhat pretty, but that'll take a little bit of effort. But I gotta do it quick because we're running out of time. Well, I say running out of time, we still have over a half an hour left. But that's still not a lot of time to make a knife. For reference, a knife usually takes me 10 to 20 hours to make. So I'm trying to, reduce that by, 10? Or divide that by like 10, 20, do it in an hour. Oh, math isn't my strong suit. All right, let's keep bringing this down. Hammer really shot up and hit my hat, so sometimes you gotta be a little careful. That could have been painful. All right. So this is a round face hammer, so it is really making this wonky. So I need to switch to my flat face, which is this bad boy, and then we'll clean up the whole blade shape. Time are we at? 30. Yeah, I think this is going fairly well. I can't really complain. I'm having fun, so it's good. I hope you guys are enjoying. Because if not, then that kind of defeats the purpose of doing this live. Okay. All right. Nice and hot. Let's start detailing this thing up. Make this nice and flat. I forgot about one specific detail. That's a shame. That would take a bit of work to do. Never mind. Not as much work as I thought it would. So I'm just trying to lower the spine here because in our drawing, in our design, you can see we have that raised spike there. So I want to kind of get that in the blade shape. But because I'm rushing this, the blade is kind of getting away from me. So a lot of this will end up being cut back and ground. At least that's what it seems like it's going to be like. That was a sentence. All right. I think we'll try and call this heat the last heat for the blade so that we can flip it around and start doing the handle and then book it out of the forge room and start grinding. Whew. I'm overheating, that's for sure. You see those veins? That's from forging. All right. Whew. All right. Let's get this going. So I do want to drop this spine down. Just like that. Oh, I really started curving the blade. Not ideal. All right, just a bit of cleanup at this point. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to chop back the point a fair bit, which is a shame, but the blade is quite long already, so I'm not too upset about that. Okay. Just to give you a reference of what I'm thinking, I kind of want to cut this back. Maybe not like to that extent. Oh, you can't even see. Not really to that extent, but that's kind of the idea. I have a lot of extra mass, which is not necessary for this blade. Straightening up time. All right. I'm going to flip it around and start working on the handle. Okay, I gotta switch the pair of tongs now. I might need a bigger pair. It is so hot. It is so hot standing by the forge. How much? It's a little expensive to make knives when I'm actually trying. When I'm doing it this fast, it's not that expensive, but you're not going to get a great knife. But if I was actually trying, a good knife I sell usually goes for around $400, just for reference. This knife, however, I would not sell for near that much. All right, let's forge this down. Right now I'm just dropping down the handle because it's going to be a rat tail handle. And if you don't know what a rat tail handle looks like, it looks like a rat's tail. Just for reference. Once I get this dropped down a bit, I can really start wailing on it. But I need to be precise so I don't ding up the integral bolster. All right, I'm going to need to grab the leaf spring fuller again, drop it in there, and then I'm going to need to bring this thickness down a whole lot. I'm also noticing the spine is really getting a big concave curve, an S curve, and I want it to have a nice radius, a convex radius, I guess you could call it. So I'll need to fix that too. We are now at the 30-minute mark because I started at 5 minutes in to the live stream. So, yeah, we have 30 minutes left basically. And I'm still forging. I need a lot of time to grind and finish this blade. All right. Let's just get this going. Let's just get this show on the road. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a little thin. Now I can start wailing on it. It is getting thin, so I have to be careful. Whew. All right, we're really bringing down that rat tail, but you can see how it has this curve going this way, where I actually want it to go the other way. So we'll need to fix that as well. Whew. This is good. This is good. All right. Nice and hot. And back to drawing this out. So I don't need it crazy long, only a couple inches, maybe like 2.5. So we're almost there. I'm also going to try and knock down this integral bolster, get that radius I want. Don't need the handle bending that much. Oh, yeah, okay. We're getting there, just a little more. Whew. So, a while ago I made a knife in 1 hour, and I was not pleased with how it turned out. There is a video on my channel if you want to watch it. But the goal for this one is to prove I've gotten better, which I'm not entirely sure if I have. But that's why it's called proving myself. Dang it all. Alright. It's not centered. So, the blade shape is getting really wonky, but I don't have much of a say in it because we're running out of time. So, we're going to let it slide for now. Oh. Tick-tock. Thank you. I'm already feeling the pressure. Oh. All right. Almost there. Just going to do a little bit more refining. There we go. All right. So I think I'm happy with that. Length for the rat tail. I just need to make it a little more uniform. It's not quite square. It's more rectangular. But we're almost there. Okay. I like it. But again, it's bending the wrong way. So we need to fix that. We need to drop it down a little bit. Okay. Again, I don't know why I'm doing an integral bolster on this knife. It's adding a lot of time. I'm just going to say that. It's adding a lot of time. And it makes it really hard to straighten this thing as well. Okay. I'm going to get one more heat on it, straighten it, and then we'll let it cool, and we're going to move over to the handle, and then start grinding and all that. All that jazz. Yeah. Whoo-wee. So the blacksmith saying is 90% forging, 10% grinding. And I don't know if that's going to be the case, but we definitely used up a good portion of our time forging, and we won't have a lot of time left to grind. So it's going to be a bit of a rush. Okay. Got a bit of heat on it. We're just going to start straightening it up. Almost there. That's looking a lot straighter than it was before, so that's good. But it's not perfect. It's not perfect, not yet. But we're close. And there it goes. All right. It's got quite the wonk in it. I'll show you just in a second, but I'm hoping I can straighten it out. I'm wasting a bit of time, but all right. So, I don't know what should have been. So yeah, it's got a bit of a bend in it. That's what she's looking like right now. I am going to add my touch mark, and then we're going to let it cool and grind it. All right. Yeah, we have like 20 minutes left to finish this knife. That's going to be crazy. I don't even know if this knife will cool down in 20 minutes. That's my touch mark. We're going to add it to the blade. And then we're going to call the blade all forged, which is a great success. All right. Forge going off. Bringing this over. Actually, I want it on this side. Glove. Gloves are ideal so you don't get burned. Could be better. I'm pretty good at touch marking. The fact that I hit the same spot twice is very impressive. All right. Definitely burnt my glove there, though. All right. Get it nice and straight, because we are going to be leaving it as is. All right. There we have it. The blade is all forged. There's my touch mark. This has taken us 40 minutes. We need to grind, heat treat, add a handle to it in 20. Good luck with that. All right, I'm just going to normalize it. And while it's normalizing, which is just softening the grain structure, we're going to start working on the handle, which is in the other room. So we're going to carry you all the way over there. Hopefully it doesn't just bug out, but let's move. There's the forge. I'm going to turn it off so I don't burn the knife that we just spent 40 minutes working on. And we're going to pull it out. There she is. Just cooling off. Moving to the other room. Huh. I'm going to set us up over here right now because that is not on. So we got some walnut here. Thank you, Nathan. How many push-ups? Because that determines if you won the knife or not at this point. This is some walnut. We're just going to cut it up and we're going to use it for our handle. All right, chunk cut. Let's move over here. I want the best positioning for you because I'll be here for a bit probably. All right, we are now going to do some grinding. I'm just going to do some rough shaping to this. If it's loud, just turn down the volume. I apologize. It might just be better to bandsaw out a lot of this detail. All right. I'm really just trying to get the rough shape of this handle without breaking anything, specifically the bandsaw because it sucks. So the thing I was least happy with about my last knife that I did in an hour was actually the handle. So I kind of want to spend a bit of time getting this a little better than the last one, but we don't also have a lot of time. It's faster to bandsaw off a lot of this material than to sand it because my sander isn't as powerful as it could be, so we're just gonna make do. And I just hit this button. I'm being very productive, I swear. Hopefully by the time I finish cutting this off, my knife will be cold enough to touch, which will be very unlikely. So, we got a rough shape, a very rough shape, but we have only 15 minutes. Dude just did 80 push-ups? Okay. Okay, good sir. That's pretty impressive. I'll give you that. All right. All right. I need the blade to be cold so I can actually start fitting everything up. So hopefully it's cold by now. I'm just going to run to the other room. So I doubt this is cold, but we kind of need to get grinding on it. It's very not cold. I have a bucket of water here, and you're not supposed to quench high carbon metal in a bucket of water. But really, this knife's already trash, so who cares? You guys want to see it, though? I hope it doesn't, like, lag and stuff. So that's not what... You're not supposed to do that with high carbon metal. I'm just going to say that. But now we have a cold knife blade that I can start grinding with. I apologize if the grinder is loud. And let me know if you can hear me when I'm talking while it's grinding, because I don't know if you can or not. Can you hear me if I'm talking while it's grinding? If not, that's okay. I am just profile grinding right now, though. Lot of time to spend on detailing, but yeah, kinda. Okay, but I'll try not to talk too much while it's on. I'm now going to just cut off the tip because I'm not too happy with the size. All right, safety first. I did just cut a chunk off that. I don't know if you could see it on the video. And now we're going to grind it to a better shape. A little hot. Funky looking blade shape, but it looks kind of sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, detail grinding now, or precision grinding, you can hear me. That's not ideal. While that slows down, I'm just going to grind this to a 90 because I need that to be a smooth fit up for the handle. Well, that's slowed down. Okay. Just gotta get this belt back on and then I can get back to grinding. We do need to heat treat this knife still. So there's that. Well, let's just get back to grinding. Why don't we? Oh. Integral bolsters are a nightmare. Crap, yeah, less than 10 minutes left because it takes so long to get them clean to fit up to the handle. Alright. I have not even ground the bevels yet. Shoot! Alright, let's just do that quick. That is fun. This is very dangerous. Don't try this at home. Running out of time. So I did start this live stream I started the knife 5 minutes into the live stream. So I have at 65 minutes. All right. We're gonna have to do a double bevel, but that is looking half decent. Let us take this to the other room to do the heat treating. Get the forge going. Get this set up. Sorry if this is all jittery and laggy. I apologize. Whew. All right. I want to get the forge in the shot too. Well, I don't know if that's going to be possible at the moment. Okay, there we go. Take the safety glasses off because those are killing me. Our knife, the oil's right over here. I'll just grab it in a second. We're going to get that in the fire. I need something to grab this. Okay. Have you guys ever wanted to see a knife blade snap in half? Because there's a high possibility that's what's going to happen. Bringing in the oil. Oh, I want this more in the shot. There we go. I'm going to grab the handle because I'm going to drill the handle to fit up in the knife at this point right here. Yeah. Accuracy is key when it comes to knife making, by the way. We have 4 minutes. 5, yeah. Oh, crumbs. All right. Blade is, oh, I can't grab the blade. My arms are actually so tired right now, you have no idea. Okay, clamp on. Okay, got it. Our blade, quenching in oil. Bad idea to do it without gloves. Whew, hot. I don't know if you guys know that, but fire's hot. Woo! I am a blacksmith. You guys all saw it. I did that. That was pretty epic. This is going to go into the water now over here. Do not judge my safety. I've done this 100 times. For all 6 viewers, that was pretty epic. You have to admit. I literally had my hands on fire. Whew. Okay. Lots of fun. Thank you. All right. Definitely singed some hairs on my hand, but that's okay. That's the usual around here. All right. Now, it's grinding the blade, sanding the handle, and then gluing it all up. Whew. I do need to drill this drill bit's broken. This looks like it'll fit. I need to drill this handle a little bigger so it'll fit into the blade. Professional work, we have 2 minutes. Creme brulee. Okay. All right. We're going to sand the handle now. I keep putting too much pressure on it. All right. Almost there. One minute. Crumb. Yeah, that was a little hot, not gonna lie. All right. We have to assemble it now because we're basically out of time. But, of course, I'm going to finish it up after time, too. So, oh, we also have to temper the blade. Whatever. Should probably do that, though. Nah. Screw it. Who cares? All right. We are now at the 1 hour mark, which is a shame that I couldn't get this assembled in time. But I will show you where we got. Take off the ear protection. Slow it down a little here. But I'll put this in front, I guess. That is the knife. The goal, at least. So we just got to get the handle on, grind the blade, sand the handle a bit closer to finish, and then we'll call it good. All right. It's a shame we couldn't get it all assembled in the hour mark. Oh, but that's the way she goes sometimes. See, if I had 2 hours, I think I could have made a stellar knife. All right. I am going to grind the handle of the blade just a little more so that it fits better into the handle, the wood handle, and then we'll be good. Turn you around. shall we do a few things here? So I just notched up the handle there so that the epoxy can set in better and we'll get a tighter fit. Flip her around here. This is what we got. Doesn't quite fit, but that's why we have a blowtorch. Probably should turn on the, there we go. We just heat up the end here. Hopefully we can burn it in a little better. Oh, that is, yeah, see what I mean? That goes on a lot nicer now. But we're not quite there yet. Oh. Whew. That was pretty good. We're getting there. Just a little more. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I'll try not to forget that. Remind me once I finish the knife. We're almost there. I don't know if I drilled far enough with the drill bit. I do want to say thank you for all those who are sticking it out this long. I'm hoping to at least have a decent knife at the end of all this. If I don't accidentally stab myself before that. All right. Just got to go a little deeper here. How far can I go? I can go pretty far. All right. I think that should be enough. Deep enough, I should say. So that's how far we're getting on the handle right now. About an inch left to go. Not sure if it'll burn the rest of the way. I'm going to just, yeah. I'm going to try and burn the rest of it. Oh, whew. That's getting hard to pull out. Inhaling a lot of smoke right there. We're going to just spin it around. I'm going to grind this tang down a little more because it's still thick. I think, oh, if I can even talk, I still think it's a little thick. I'm also going to just trim it down about a ½ inch. All right. There she is, nice and pretty looking. Let's flip her around and see how she fits. We're still a ways away. Ugh, it's a pain. See, I'm spending like 5 minutes just trying to get this hole to fit. We stood no chance against the test of time. All right. Propane torch. That's what I'm looking for. This is so fun. Oh, my sparkling water's in the other room. That's what I've been craving. I haven't taken a sip of that in like a half an hour. I'm feeling it, that's for sure. All right. Please fit up perfectly. So close. So close. But not quite there yet. Ugh. All right. Let's try reaming it out a bit. That should do it, I hope. Oh, we're so close. We're getting there. We're pretty close. It's a knife, that's for sure. Okay. Once we get it fit up, we're just going to grind and sand this thing until it's all complete. I need this thing to come off first. Hey-o. All right. So this isn't proper knife making, but I'm making a big hollow out right there so that hopefully it'll just fit up nicely to that groove because it is not a square fit, that's for sure. Okay, oh, that's good. There's a lot of sawdust in there. I like the 1 hour challenge idea. It was an idea, that's for sure. But the success of it was lacking. But I mean, hey, check that out. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right. With it attached like so, I'm just going to sand the handle to shape, and then we'll epoxy it up, grind the edge, and call this thing complete. I'm going to move you over here a bit. Hope that's all right. Nice close up on my face. All right. So I apologize if it's loud, but we're going to start sanding this thing, hopefully to a nice handle finish. Now that I've already lost the challenge, I'm going to actually just be a little more cautious with this and make something look a little nicer. Almost lost the belt. Never do. I lost the belt again, as you can tell. Hour and 15-minute challenge. It seems to be the case. It's going to be more like an hour and 30-minute challenge. But we don't talk about that. All right. Almost there. I'm liking the look of that. I don't know about you guys. I'll just need to finish off the butt end, but that'll get finished once it's glued because I need that square end to push against this while it glues up. Which I realize I can't really glue it up for an hour because I don't have that much time. Anyways, I guess I won't do that. That is really frustrating when that happens. All right. While that wheel slows down, I'm just going to cut off the butt end on the bandsaw. Oh, I just stepped on the belt. Honestly, this is a really cool looking knife. I'm not going to lie, I really like this. The handle is quite long, but like that's because it's meant for chopping, we'll say. All right, get the belt back on. I knew it was a tall ask to get this done in an hour, but it was worth the challenge, right? Like trying to do an integral bolster, a beefy, a nice handle in an hour is a little difficult while trying to describe it all while I'm live streaming. Not easy, but definitely fun. Let's get this finished, and then you guys can all go to bed because I don't know how late it is. Stay on the belt. All right. We're almost there, guys. Whoever's still here, that is. gentlemen, boys and girls. Just gonna add a bevel to this. Woo! It's looking like a knife. It's definitely looking like a knife. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty sick. We're going to glue it up, oil it. I think we'll burn the handle a little to give it some texture. But that's pretty lovely. Might need a little more sharpening though. All right. My nice messy work surface. Oh, it's bad. Okay. Epoxy. Yeah, let's just glue this thing up. I can finally take these off because I'm done being loud. Oh, I'm tired. That's a lot. There we go. And there we go. Now I need something to mix this up. A rivet will do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you consider liking and subscribing, that'd be pretty cool. This was a lot of work. So now that was the practice, guys. We are now going to start the real challenge here. Oh yeah, I got to do the wheel thing too. Yeah, let's just do that all over again. I'll just keep repeating the 1 hour challenge until I can make the most beautiful knife in 1 hour or less. Imagine that though. Like I could sell really good knives for like 1 hour's worth of work. That would be like cheaper knives, save me time. I could sell a lot of them, make a ton of money. I'm set for life, guys. I have cracked the system. All right. Now that I'm going to become a millionaire, life's easy. I've accomplished everything. Oh, perfect. All right, let's get this epoxy in here. Get a lot in because it's quite hollow. Can you hear that? To make a 1/500 scale Eiffel Tower. I actually like that idea, Devin. Yeah, let's make an Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. I don't see that actually being a challenge because what, it probably only took them like 2 hours to make the real thing. Like, and also I'm not French, so I can do it in English. And then you guys could enjoy it. All right, I think we got enough epoxy in there, hopefully. Definitely does not feel like there's enough epoxy in there. I lied. Let's actually mix up some more. Loop and loop. I want to use something longer, like a pencil or something. Or a bigger nail. I'm so smart and creative. All right. I'm getting my rivet all mashed in this. Okay. More epoxy. Big dollops of epoxy. All right, that, I might as well just use more. That should be enough epoxy. Wipe it off. I got some on the blade. Oh no, my perfectly pure and polished blade got a bit of epoxy on it. Should probably also put it on the right way. That would help. That's a good sound. All right. A nice, perfect fit up, as usual. I don't see any gaps, do you? You don't see any gaps. There are no gaps. I'm just way too good at this, right? What if I just add a little bit of epoxy around it? Perfect. Seamless. It is seamless. Now, I should clamp this. Hold on. I had a cool idea. I'll be 13 seconds. I need to find charcoal. I found charcoal. Now, because there's no seam there that I didn't put epoxy over, we're going to just casually put some charcoal on that seam. And just hide it with a nice dirty finish of charcoal, which I think looks kind of cool. But I need actually more epoxy because that wasn't enough. Yes. I am so creative. So creative. All right. Now you can hardly tell there's a seam, just a big black splotch. It's a good thing, right? Let's add a bit more charcoal. Oh. All right. Got a bit more charcoal. Just going to dust it on just ever so slightly. Ta-da! Man, the lighting's not too great right here. I'm trying to, maybe you can. Can I see that better? Not really. There's no seam. Good. Seam ain't real. We don't even. Seam isn't even a real word. I don't think that actually exists. All right. I know I just put epoxy on this, and I should probably let it cure a little. But first things first, we're just gonna blacken up the handle. Don't worry about the epoxy. It totally isn't just boiling away. All right. This is fine. It's all part of my master plan, actually. Now that it's all bubbling and definitely not ruining anything, let's just remove all of it. This was all part of the plan, trust me. So I have degreaser that's meant to remove epoxy nicely. That is not anywhere in sight. That's okay. I think I left it in my room when I was working on something else. Okay. It's fine. All right. Once the epoxy stops being super sporadic, I will add more epoxy and more charcoal. What time are we at? We are an hour and a half in. Good. Because that was the challenge, right? That was the challenge. Hour and a half, nice. Just don't look at the title or the thumbnail. All right, let's just get a bit more charcoal on that, and we're gonna call it. Sprinkle a little charcoal dust or black fairy dust, whatever your preferred terms are. And welcome back to another blacksmithing YouTube video. Today, we made a knife. I think that was a success. Like, for an hour and a half, the goal was an hour. For an hour and a half, you can't complain much about that if it would focus. That's pretty cool. I want the epoxy just around here to set a little more, and then I'm going to oil it up. And then it'll look real pretty. For now, let's just, that was pretty cool, but it wasn't in the shot. I just stabbed it in. Oh, that was a lot of work, guys. Thank you for watching. We are going to, I guess, do a draw or some sort, because the 6 people who are watching, I guess someone can win it if you guys want it. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are interested, yeah, we could. There's 6 people here. Do any of you guys want the knife? I don't care. I know there's like maybe if they're still here, a few of you, Ben and not Sasha. Yep, there's Ben. Yes, I'm very tired now. That was a lot of work. Very well done. Thank you. Ben can have it. Oh, it's between Ben and not Sasha. Oh, sorry, just washing my hands a bit. Give it to Ben. Oh, we're having a team effort going against not Sasha to go to Ben. Saying yes. I don't really care. Yeah. First come, first serve. Ben, you've been here a while. I feel bad. Not Sasha, who's also here. Ben can have it. Okay. Maybe the next one, if I do this again, not Sasha, you can have the next one. Which, just saying, the next one will probably be better because I get better over time. That's what practice does. So I guess, Ben, you won this knife out of unanimous voting, I guess. So that's pretty sweet. My girlfriend's here. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. I'm very exhausted. I'm going to call it, I guess. Well, I'm not going to end it just yet. I want to oil this knife up. But Ben, congratulations. Hopefully I'll see you soon and I can give this to you. My hands are literally steaming. You guys can't see it, but you can, yeah. My hands are actually steaming. I don't know what that means. I am very hot. Very hot and tired. The epoxy probably isn't fully cured, but we're going to oil it anyways because I kind of want to call it quits. Where's the stool when I need it? All right. I'm going to sit down. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, that would be beneficial. But here we have it. The knife I made in an hour and a half. The goal was 1 hour. But let's just be real here. I did an integral bolster. I heat treated it. I ground it. I made a handle. All in the span of an hour and a half. That's pretty crazy. That was a lot of work. Now we're going to oil it up and call it done and send it on its way to Ben because he won it. Actually, I wish I could get like a good quality shot for you guys. Can you get it? Oh, the lighting's terrible. I want you guys to be able to see. Because Devin knows. I know Devin knows. And maybe Ben too. Oiling any piece of wood is just the most beautiful thing on earth. So maybe we can just do that. I don't really care about wasting oil. Fire clip, I have it. You have the fire? Oh, that's sweet. I want that clip 100%. Let's just oil this bad boy up. The lighting's not great. I'm sorry about that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry you guys probably can't enjoy it as much as I am, but it's the way she goes. Maybe you guys should just make your own wood piece or knives or whatever. And then you can have the satisfaction of oiling up your own work. I'm quite happy with this. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I actually do hope to do this again. I want to get better at it. It's a lot of fun too, just live streaming, making a knife in an hour. I think I'll definitely do a simpler design. Maybe like not that simple, but like something I'll be able to finish in an hour. Oh. How did I do it so fast? Honestly, man, if you weren't watching carefully, then you probably missed the black magic, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I'm kidding. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, maybe 7 years old. I've been doing this a long time. First time I blacksmith was when I was like probably 7 years old. Then when I was 10. And then got a shop when I was 12, and I've been doing it ever since. So, not talent. This is practice. Years and years of practice. And I'm definitely wasting oil, but like, who really cares? The oil, wherever the oil comes from, they probably care. Thanks, Ben. I hope you enjoy it. It's not a great knife, not gonna lie. It's not gonna serve you like the best in the world, but you did get a unique piece of art, that's for sure. And maybe if I ever become like crazy famous, you can be like, yeah, you know that knife he made in one of his earlier live streams? I have it. And then you could sell it to someone for $5 because that's what this is worth. Anyways, guys, that's the knife. She be something, that's for sure. Actually, like, I definitely actually really enjoy this. For an hour and 40-minute live stream, we have a knife. I kind of want to end this live stream, but I'm also having a lot of fun with it. Should I stab something with this? I don't know. Maybe I'll just end it. I'm quite tired. This was a lot of effort. I don't know if I can have anything I can stab with this. Not sure. But here she is. All finished. Maybe I'll sharpen it a little more for you, Ben, before I give it to you, so you actually have a sharpish knife. Also, it is very hardened and not tempered. So if you do hit it really hard, it might just shatter. So be careful with that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That'd be great if you could send me the clip on Insta. Yeah, if you have my Insta already, or if not, it's just Ethan_Wiebe. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll hopefully do this again soon. My Mondays are pretty much my free nights, so maybe I'll do a live stream next Monday. Yeah, stay tuned. I have some crazy projects coming up. Other than that, I think we're just going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching again. This is the knife I made in an hour and a half. I'm pretty tired. Thank you. I will see you guys on the next one, that's for sure. See you. Love you. Love you? I didn't say that. How do you end these streams? Bye, guys.